Hey, how y'all doing again? DeMarcus Wade here on another beautiful day to just be open and have a great conversation with y'all guys again. I want to first off start by saying I want to thank all the people who reached out to me and just let me know that what I'm doing was impactful on them because what you said was impactful on me. So I thank you for this. I'm gonna try to do this at least once a week every Wednesday because I have like a lot of good conversations and thoughts that I would like to share, and I'm hopefully, I can find the time, which I know I can, to bring quality content and a quality conversation to this table that we're having right now. To speak about a little bit that's going on with me, things have been going great. Today is April 22nd. I've been home now about a month and some days, about 5 days. I just got my Social Security card this following Saturday. And the thing about that is when I came home, I couldn't get regular employment. So I had to do what I could. I was working with a guy I knew from prison. His family had a tree service company, and these guys were going and cutting trees down, these big 30, 40-foot trees, and it was coming down. And what I was to do is to help clean up and to help take the logs and put where they need to be. But out of humility, I chose that job. I had to accept that job because I have to do what I have to do to take care of my family. And right now, with me just now getting my Social Security card, trying to find employment, it's like, okay, a subject I want to speak on that a lot of us run into is that idle time and idle mind, which is sometimes the devil's playground. And what happens is this: when we don't allow the strongest, most purest, most quality thoughts to stand firm on our forefront of our mind and on our brains, we can be susceptible to so much, so many foolish things to come in, so many, irrelevant things to come in. So I'm staying focused on the most positive, the most game changing, actions that I can take to get the best results. Okay, so I don't know if any of you are familiar with Napoleon Hill's, a writer I used to read a lot when I was in prison. Really, really sophisticated guy. And he spoke about how some of the most successful people who've ever created or cultivated or just been successful with money or achievement, these people never lost focus of what they wanted to do. They believed, that they dreamed, that they seen. And it became sometimes like so passionate and so desirable that when these people came to fruition, it was like, okay, of course it was a dream come true, but they never lost focus of what they were trying to do, is what I'm trying to say to you. At one time in my life, I was definitely another person. And something that motivated me a lot when I was getting calls from guys on a Facebook, conversations, or there's people emailing me telling me like, man, if you could change, you did it. And because they know me, not saying I was the worst guy, but I once was someone else. And it's like, okay, it's a blessing to be able to share something different, a different idea, to know that we all have time to change and to figure our lives on the highest levels. So right now what I'm dealing with is to keep this focus on the highest level to success, to be driven by success, to keep my thoughts high. I don't know if you heard this quote before, but it's something I love someone said. It said, you will never soar with the eagles if you're driving around with turkeys. I'm gonna say this again, if you didn't catch it. You will never soar with the eagles if you're driving around with turkeys. And you can look at whoever's on the plateau of the sameness, plainness, uh, conformity to just whatever's going on the lowest level. If you want to be higher than that, then you have to keep yourself around people who are higher than this, but you also have to keep your thoughts higher than this. You have to believe that you can do this, and I believe and know in my heart that I can do this. Of course, there are going to be naysayers and people who are against you or me, but that's their problem. I learned a long time ago, when people have a problem with you, it's on them. They have to worry about why you're doing what you're doing. You don't. You continue to worry about you, just like I'm going to continue to worry about the success that I know that we can all have if we just believe it. So what I'm doing now is like, okay, I'm learning from so many of my mistakes, and, walking with God and this humility that I want to continue to portray. Not portray, but this is what I want to live. It's like, okay, I told myself when I was in prison that I rode the bus to work. I was getting up, going to work 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, riding the bus to be there to do what I had to do, because this is what I have to do to provide for my family, to make our lives better, without crying, without any of the glitz and the glam that people believe come with that. But in all actuality, there's so much hurt, so much pain, so much destruction that comes about after we make these bad decisions. But with the great decisions that we make, the seeds that we reap, after we've sown, is so amazing. And I believe in that for all of us. It's like, stay passionate, stay true, stay focused on your dreams, stayed on you and what you want to do. As long as it's positivity involved, and it's that truth that you have in your heart, that you know that still small voice, listen to it, and it'll take you to places that you could ever imagine. I've been out 40 some days and I can feel it already. I can feel it in my heart. I see it. I breathe it. People can recognize it, and it's enlightening. But through the whole situation, I continue to remain humble, because with this humility, if I rise, when I rise, and how I rise, I think it'll just be just that much more sweeter, because I believed in it and I stayed focused on it. And that's why my story, I believe, it's worth sharing with you guys. So I want you all to stay focused. I want you to all to know that, life is love, life is happiness, life is struggle, life is pain, but life is beautiful. If you can believe that and know that what we go through, the emotions, the hurts, the pains, like love. I was having a conversation with somebody who was talking about love and how sometimes we get hurt and we put up so many walls and it becomes bitterness or whatever. But until we're able to be forgiven, until we're able to allow those tender thoughts to affect us again, we'll miss out on so many of the amazing things that life has to offer. So I'm saying to you today, if you can recognize that even with the hurts, the pains, the happinesses, the successes, the failures, that life is still beautiful. Your days will be so much greater. I truly believe it. I truly walk in it. So I want y'all to have another day, and thank you again for tuning in. And hopefully next time we can have a better conversation. I can have better news for you guys. You guys have a great day. Enjoy it, live it, love it. I'll speak to you soon.